So here I've got my crab apple, which I purchased from Heron's Bonsai some years ago. It got a little bit overgrown on top, and over the last couple of years I've just been rebuilding the structure on top. And what I'm going to do today is I've got Bonsai Club coming up, and Tree of the Month is flowering trees. So I'm going to give it a bit of a top dressing, get rid of some of the moss, put some fresh Akadama and pumice on top and make it look a little bit nicer, ready for club. Put the tree into the garage. Didn't manage to get it done yesterday, and today unfortunately it's raining, so apologies about the poor light level in here, but I'm going to try my best to keep it lit with the light I have got coming through the garage door. So what we're going to do is I'm going to work my way around, and I'm going to get rid of all this moss and some of these weeds that need to come out as well. Also looking around, might have a little look at cutting some of this dead off at the top, just where I've cut back and it's died back. So yeah, I'll crack on with that. Just going to get some tools out, and yeah, we can get on with it. Stuff like this I'm going to get rid of, neaten it up a little bit, get rid of the dead stuff. Don't have to go too mad on it, but if you look at it, it'll be presentable. I mean, this tree is far from really ready to be showing, but the way that my club works is if I turn up with a Tree of the Month at least, then I'll get a point, and it's all about points. So as long as I get that point, then I'm not too bothered, but I know it's not going to win. It's not going to be the best tree there. I'm quite pleased with how it's going. Probably now I look at it though, I mean, I wouldn't pick something like this. It's quite unnatural, but I've got what I've got, you know, and I'm just going to work the best I can with it. You know, still been with me a long time, so give it the same amount of care I would with any other tree. I'm not going to give up on it yet. Yeah, I'll get rid of some of that as well, some of the old cut paste that's on there. That's what we want. Got a few flowers on it this year. It's taken a bit of a setback where I've been trimming it so much, but that was expected. It needed to be cut back quite a bit. Let's get on and do the moss now, and I'll put some cut paste on these, some wound sealant on these once we've finished, but I'm going to get on with the moss. Okay, so just got myself a little nylon brush out, brush any moss off. I need to off the trunk, maybe off the surface as well. I find it quite useful for that. A little toothbrush as well, for a similar sort of thing, just getting the hard to reach places. And then a pair of tweezers to pull out any stubborn little weeds or whatever I need to pull out of the pot. So yeah, most of it, I mean, I'll probably do most of this by hand, but you never know. Okay. Much better. It just brushes off the surface with that nylon brush. That's what you want. I think just enough so we can get a little bit of top dressing in there. I'm not going to go too mad and take it all out because it's just silly. Obviously not repotting, so just to tidy it up a little bit, make it look a little bit fresher, won't hurt. I suppose the next job is I'll get some Akadama and pumice sieved out. Okay, so the tool I'm going to be using just to sift stuff out is a flower sieve. Perfect for getting the dust out of the Akadama, and I'll probably just use a small scoop to apply to the surface. Okay, so I've sifted out my pumice Akadama, got rid of all the dust. So you're not going too mad with it. Use this trowel, tamp it down. So I've got there you go, this stuff. So there'll be people probably cringing that I'm using this for what I'm using it for, but I'm going to use some camellia oil. I'm just going to put a bit on the pot. A lot of people at my club say it's too expensive to do it like that, and they do use all sorts of other things like olive oil, I think was one of them, and probably can use olive oil, but this is just what I use. So by any means don't think that just because I'm doing it like this you have to go out and do it like this. But what we're going to do is the pot, just give it a little bit of a rub down, just gives it a nice finish to the pot. Go all the way around. Sorry, apologies, I'm trying to look at the angle of the camera while I do this. But yeah, just give it a nice finish to it, like I say. Make it look nice and shiny. Here we go. Perfect. Nicely finished. Nicely. So a quick little bit on the pot. It's Walsall Ceramics, and it's the potter is David Jones, and I just thought that the flowers matched the crabapple quite nicely with the flowers on the tree. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of blue pots all the time, but I liked it with the white for it. Just thought it was really nice and quite different. And yeah, I think it matches the tree quite well, but some people might think it's in the wrong pot, but I think again that's all down to personal preference as well, really. So yeah, you can see the Akadama and pumice now it's changed colour. I haven't actually sprayed that yet, so I'm not going to need to, but I bought that a few years ago from Bonsai For Me, Harry Harrington's website, and it's the Ibuki, I believe, and yes, I just think it's very nice, especially for a top dressing. It does look really nice on the surface, so it's definitely worth a look at. Hope everyone liked that video. If you remember, just to like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Yeah, I know it's quite a new channel, but I've got quite a few cool things coming up, so you know, a few garden tours, things like that. Once the weather gets a bit better, we can fill these guys up, get my greenhouse emptied, and yeah, there'll be a lot more going on. So take care guys, cheers.